Hi doctor friends, welcome to my YouTube channel PG Doctors INDRANJU. Today's topic is about the GIT Physiology Part 2nd, and I have already told that it is a very important topic. So you have to remember and you have to make a note. My channel is for those students which want to qualify in the NEET PG and FMGE student. So please keep in mind and watch my video till last so that you can easily appreciate the quality of the video, and please write in my comments box for the better performance. So let us start. GIT modality, the basic electrical rhythm, that means BER. Whenever it is asked that it is potential of the GIT, it is -65 to -45 millivolt. And one thing is important, that it is TCL cell of the Gazelle in the base is a pacemaker cell of the GIT, like heart. It is automated, that means the potential develop in that and regulate the peristaltic movement. This is situated in the distal stomach to a small intestine and colon. That means it is at distal part of the stomach to a small intestine and colon. It is a stellate mesenchymal cell with smooth muscles like feature. So you have to remember what is the feature of a smooth muscle cell, and same feature of the interstitial cell of the Gazelle. It is absent in the esophagus and proximal stomach, and present outer circular muscles layer near the mandibular plexus. I have already mentioned the image of the GIT cross section, and also here some important features are there. So for you this is very important image. If you look at this image, there is outer, this covering is out mesenteric layer. Mesenteric layer, inner to that is the serosa layer, and after that longitudinal muscles, then after circular muscles layer. In that longitudinal muscles layer and circular muscles layer, there is two types of nerves are present. First of all, one is mandibular plexus, and second is interstitial cell of the Gazelle, and after that submucosa layer, and here the another plexus is given, the submucosal plexus, and here the mucosa, and the mucosa is lined by the epithelial lining. Here I have told about the nerve system, that means the interstitial cell of the Gazelle. It is like a self-regulating and generating peristaltic movement in the GIT. This is very important topic. But in the colon, it is in submucosa. In the GIT and a small intestine, it is situated in between the circular and longitudinal muscles layer. But in the colon, it is in submucosa. And the proximal stomach, fundus. And what is the proximal stomach? The proximal stomach includes the fundus, proximal 1/3 of the body of the stomach, while that of the distal stomach includes the distal 2/3 of the body and antrum. This is the proximal stomach and distal stomach. Next, the stomach. The proximal stomach of the proximal stomach is for the storage of the food, and the pacemaker located along the greater curvature. You have to remember greater curvature of the upper part of the distal stomach. That means middle 1/3 of the body. The basic electrical rhythm of the stomach is 3 per minute, while that of the potential is -65. You have to remember. Here the important thing that the phase. Then here, what is the phase? When the food is ingested or a start of the digestion, then a starting of contraction for the pressure of the 10 centimeter of the water and mixing of food. That means when food enter in the stomach, there is a starting of the digestion. So due to food enter in the stomach, there is a storage reflex acting on that, and pressure generated in the stomach is 10 centimeter of the water, and so peristaltic movement gets started and mixing of the food takes place. Here the strongest wave of the contraction and pressure becomes more than 60 centimeters of water for the mixing and propulsion. That means general pressure of the stomach when food is entered is 10 centimeters of the water, while that of after while there is a increase in the pressure. When pressure becomes more than 60 centimeters of the water, then mixing and propulsive movement start. Then after interdigestive phase. Interdigestive phase is here the motilin initiate the migrative motor complex or interdigestive myoelectric complex every 90 minutes. That means they start from the stomach to the distal ileum at a rate of 5 centimeter per minute. That means I have shown you the diagrammatic representation of the interdigestive phase. Here, if you look at this, here start with the stomach, then a small intestine. That means duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. And if we straighten the GI tract, then the movement start here and it get propelled. That means it get like that movement, like a wave pattern, so that you can easily understand. The image start here, the peristaltic movement start here, electric rhythm start, then after it migrate like that, then after like that. That means the forward is activated and get stretched, while that of the back portion is get relaxed. Then here the important thing is that the hunger contraction. Hunger contraction start when the pressure of the stomach is more than 100 centimeter of the water. This pressure is very important due to it is asked in the PG exam. Gastric emptying. What is the gastric emptying? That means gastric emptying is favored or unfavored. That means gastric empty increased or decreased? Increased. For the increase of the gastric empty, the factor is that the distension of the stomach, which favor the peristaltic movement, and so the peristaltic movement, that means from the food from the stomach get propelled to the duodenum, to jejunum, to ileum, to colon. This is called the propulsive movement, peristaltic movement, and it favor gastric empty by first distension of the stomach, then intrinsic neural plexus, that means short reflex, then after gastric. The condition which decrease gastric empty. For the decrease, there is distension of the duodenum, hyperosmolar chyme, acidic chyme in the duodenum, fatty chyme in the duodenum, digestive protein, secretin, CCK, BIP, GIP, all are inhibited. So this decrease the gastric empty, that means inhibit the gastric empty. Thanks for watching my video. Have a nice day, friends. Any comments, please write in my comments box. Please like, subscribe and share my video if you like my video. Thanks. Have a nice day again.